Hello, Facebook. How's everybody doing this Saturday morning? Well, I'm energized. I had my ice cream for breakfast, and now I've spent 3 hours getting earrings, hooks on earrings, and in the case, and replenishing my earring board or case after yesterday. I went to a couple of beauty salons, and they bought a lot of earrings, so I had to, last night while I was watching TV, I made about 40 more pairs of earrings to fill up my board. Um, the best sellers right now are my African earrings. Let me see which way it goes on the camera. These right here, these are selling real well on Amazon. So I have to keep at least 10 or 15 of those in stock at all times. But I'm having so much fun. I love being my own boss. Not under the bridge yet, so I guess I'm doing okay. But anyway, today I just wanted to come on for a little while. Haven't been on since New Year's, and I want to come on and show some of the new things that I'm making because I'm making a lot of stuff now. Hey, Randy. I used to just make jewelry, and I sell on. I have 3 Etsy stores, a Macari store. What else? I have an Amazon store, and then I sell on Facebook Marketplace when sales are low, and I just want to make some quick sales. But anyway, I've been having so much fun, and I finally learned the key to selling online. Too bad I can't share it with you, but because the thing is, once you learn, if you tell people, then they do it, then they change it to something else crazy. So anyway, I'm having fun selling. Again, the kente cloth earrings is what's trending for me now. But I have some new products. I have cologne. Hey, Freddie. I have men's cologne. This is like 8 ounces, and the scent is cool water. I only have 1 scent for men, but I've always had women's stuff and never any men's stuff. So this actually one is for Willie, my son, who hasn't been over lately. Call your mom, Willie. Actually, we have a date tomorrow. We had a date last Sunday, but he had the flu and my back was out, so neither one of us could do it. So tomorrow, his girlfriend, Amanda, and both of them will be taking me to brunch or somewhere. So I have a bag. Every time I see them, I give them a bag of goodies because I make everything, and they're my guinea pigs. So I make laundry detergent. I give them some. I make body butters. Oh, I'm making a new men's body butter too, and it's a cool water scent. Oh, it smells so good. That's my new body butter for men. And today everything is $5. So if you want something, just post on what you want. And shipping is $2.80 for everybody because UPS just went up on their prices, and so I want to cover. I always lose in that printing thing because if I give free shipping, then and lower the price, then somewhere along the line the fees go up or something, and I end up with $3. So I'm trying to balance that. And if I make everything $2.80 for shipping, no matter where it goes, I can do where you get it tracked. Okay, I have some cute bottles for women too. These are my women colognes. And as you can see, there's no label on there because whatever woman you buy it for, I make the label for them. So it's personalized. It has their name as it's like their perfume. So these are lavender, and these are not $5. These are $10. And I almost broke my glass table, but that's okay. That's what happens when you're doing a live video. All kind of crazy stuff happens, but it's fun. But anyway, those are 10. I think everything else is 5. Anything made like that is 10. So these are the men ones with the cool water scent in them. And also they will have a label with the person's name or whatever you want to put on it. I just personalize those. I also have the oils. These are the oils. This is my men one, and this, of course, is cool water. And this is just oil with essential oil inside. What else? And I have the one for women too. This one is lavender, and it comes in this nice little package. So this one says, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says lavender. And it's the bottle is a little cuter. And also have these, which these spray. These are $5 too. And they're cute, and they come in. We have patchouli, lavender. I don't know why I said we, because it's just me, my dog, and my cat. But we, as a company, have patchouli, lavender, grapefruit. That's my favorite. I'm going to have to change the name of that, though, because I just gave a friend of mine some grapefruit, and she said, I don't want to smell like grapefruit, but it smells real, like fruity. It just smells real sweet. I went the wrong way with that. And fruity. Then I have the big bottles of, I think one is patchouli. It's yellow. I don't know if you can see on the computer, but it really is yellow. And this is like 8 ounces. I'm not sure how many ounces that is, but it's somewhere between 8 and 12 ounces. Then I have the little ones. These are so cute, and these are refillable, and so are the little red ones too. But these, what you do is when you have any kind of bottle like this, take that off, and then you just put that on the bottom of it and push, and that fills it back up. So like if you buy this and then you want to have, how you get on the airplane, they say you only got so many ounces. Well, this is only 1 ounce, so you could probably take the whole thing. But if you had something bigger, you could just put it in this, and then you could have it with you without them confiscating. That happened to me one time. I don't know where I was going, but I had my favorite passion or poison, one of the two. And I had just bought it. It was when they first started the 2 or 3 ounces that you could only have. And they took it. They said you could either take it back to your car, which I would have missed my flight, or we have to confiscate it. I really wanted to find a garbage can and throw it away myself because I know they kept it. It was brand new. I know they didn't throw it away. But that's okay. That's okay. I got some more. What else do I have? I have hair products too. I have 2. There's actually nothing in this, but the hair product goes in here, and I just gave them all out. But anyway, it's good for like if your hair is thinning or breaking. It's called Hair Sheen Souffle. You'll hear more about that a little later because I'm getting ready to do a big TV show with this product, so I don't want to give too much away about it. But it's really good. A friend of mine who's a beautician, she's been using it on her clients for about 3 or 4 months, and she really loves it. She gave me a couple angles to use because she said it's good for, like, if you have a mixed child and you don't know what to do with their hair, and it's like a puff ball, and they're tender-headed, you put this on, comb it out, it just changes their hair, and it stays like that. I even did some braids with it and left it up for like a month. And you know how when you take your braids down, it's all frizzy and stuff? Nope, took them down. They were straight just like when I first did them. So it's a really good product. I'm not going to talk too much about it because something's big is going to happen with that. I know it because it's really good. I have a couple more salves and things I'm doing for pain too that will be coming up soon. So I don't want to talk about those. Also, I have all my earrings. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see some of the earrings that I've been making. Here we go. I'm going to do it fast so you can't see my house. Now, I think this works better if I just leave it like that. So, as you can see, I've been a little busy. I did replenish all my earrings. The left-hand side, you'll see my mermaid earrings, some hoops with rainbows on them, faux leather tassels, and just various faux and real leather earrings. The black ones in the second row are real. The brown ones at the very bottom. The little ones are genuine leather. And then if you go to the second side, you'll see all of my kente cloth earrings. Those are the ones that are really trending now. On Facebook, I'm actually on page 1 of those. So I do get sales from that. And so, and it's hit or miss. This week I'll be getting sales on that. Next week I'll be getting sales on something crazy that I never even, it seemed like for Amazon, um, they'll go back 5 years. I've known there for like about 5 or 6 years. Something you made, don't even remember, and they'll buy that all of a sudden. And I'm like, wow, what is that? Do I even have that anymore? But I do go and refresh my store every once in a while. But a couple times I had to remake stuff because I did not have it. But anyway, these are the earrings. They're all $5 today plus shipping. One shipping, no matter how many you buy, unless you buy a couple bottles of cologne because they're heavy. So that will be more than one shipping. But the earrings, I could stuff a whole bunch into a little padded envelope. If you see right here on the table, I have pop sockets. I make those. And keychains. This month has been Teacher Appreciation Month. I've been making jewelry for that and pop sockets. Pride Month, Gay Pride Month. So I had a lot of customers who wanted stuff for Gay Pride Month. So this is the first year I've ever done something for Gay Pride. So I was kind of intrigued. This one lady on Etsy, she said, could you make me a resin flag for the bisexual pride? I didn't even know there was such a thing, but the colors are blue, purple, and pink. And so I made hers. Then so let me just put one online. And I made a couple more sales off of those same ones that she kind of designed, and she loved it too. So, so that's what got me started doing the Gay Pride, jewelry and stuff, because there was a demand for it. So I sold some of those this month. I sold more last month, actually, though. I guess people were buying it in advance of the parades and stuff. So last month, I thought last month was Pride Month because I sold so many. And then this month, I started selling a few. And either my son or somebody told me, it is Gay Pride Month this month. I said, really? Oh, I thought it was last month because that's when the sales really started. But anyway, Teacher Appreciation, I didn't sell as many, but I think too, I waited too late. I didn't start making them until the last week in May, and a lot of schools were already out. So I'll have them for next year. They're not dated or anything. I'll just put them away, and people will be buying them, next year. So those are jewelry. I'm gonna turn this back around, and there I am, and there you are. So, anywho, let's see what else we got. I make chapstick too. A chapstick. I have these cute little boxes. They're so cute. But you know what? I bought them for my oils, and they say they're 10 millimeter boxes. Well, these are 10 millimeter oils. Well, what they didn't tell you is it won't fit. You need to get the 15 millimeter box to put the 10 millimeter oil in there. And so they won't fit, but they will fit. And I got 100 of them, of course. I got a double order. So they will fit my chapsticks. So my chapsticks, although they're kind of cute, but they don't need a fancy box. I have one now. So, but anyway, that's the beauty of ordering online. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to get because it looks one way in a picture, and then you get it and, it's not what you thought it was. And I do get some returns on Amazon too for my stuff because not very often, but like my earrings, I think sometimes, I don't know if they realize they're that thin, they're thin because they're made just out of fabric and something in between. And a couple times, they've come back. And I do also know that some of the crafters buy them and then they just want to see how they're made and then they return them. So I haven't had that many return, but I have had some on Amazon. Amazon is notorious for returns. They are. I love them. They're my bestseller and company. But like specialty things, it's kind of hard to sell there because like I do organites, which a lot of people don't know what that is, but I didn't know what it was until I ran across it one day. But it's resin with gemstones inside and metal. And so it's supposed to bring positive energy, take away negative energy. But anyway, they look really, really pretty. And so people get them and they just assume they're hard glass or hard something. And they're kind of plastic like because they're resin. And you have to make them that way. That's how they're made. They're made with resin. You have to have three components. You have to have resin and then an equal number amount of metal to, gemstones. And that's how everybody makes them, no matter who you buy them from. So I've gotten it, because I have Prime, I get a lot of extra orders because, people love Prime. And so they offer free shipping. And so once you get Prime, you're going to be selling a lot of stuff. And so, but the people I'm getting don't always understand what they're buying because they may not read the description. And so they'll get it and they on the screen it looks, oh my God, that's beautiful. And then they get home and it's light or it's plastic. One lady even wrote, she said, $22 for this. I could have got some real jewelry for $22. And I just wrote it nicely. I said, these are organized. This is how they're made and blah, blah, blah. And I went into it. I was really nice about it. And she didn't say anything else. But, so you do get returns on Amazon. But they are my best store. They really are. Mercari is second. Mercari, I had never heard of until about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. But now they're selling for me better than Etsy is because Etsy, I don't know what happened to Etsy, but they just stopped selling for me. I never did get a whole lot of orders, but maybe 6 or 7 a month. I used to at least get that. Now I'm down to 1 or 2 a month. And I think this month, this month I haven't sold anything. So, and it's almost, the month is almost over. But I have definitely made up in Amazon and Mercari and even eBay. eBay, I don't really sell well on eBay because I know what to sell on eBay to make, sales. Hey, Loretta, I know what to sell, but I don't always feel like doing that. If I go to Earl's auction, buy stuff real low, and then put it on eBay, it sells immediately. I don't always have time to do that. I mean, in the summer I could because it's Tuesdays. You have to go Tuesdays before like 3 o'clock and just sit there. I usually just take $20, and with $20, I can make about $1,000 because sometimes they buy estate sales, and so you can find something antique. You may not even know what it was before you got there, but you can just watch the crowd's eyes. And I just watched these 2 little ladies with paddles. They won't go over $10 for anything, so I just bid 11 and I get it. So anyway, but and usually they're right on track because whatever they say to get is really worth a lot of money. I got these Bakelite earrings, and I got 12, which is 4 sets of earrings, and I paid $5 for all 12. So I put 3 sets of 4 on, is it eBay? No, I think it was Mercari. And I put them for $85 for each set of 4. And I was like, let me just see if anybody bite. And this within like, I'm going to say a week or 2, this lady texted me. She said, will you take $75 for them? I was like, heck yeah, I will. So that doesn't happen all the time, but at that time I was happy, and I still have, 8 more left. So she got 4, and she said she probably will buy the other sets too. So I'm willing to sell them for $50. I don't care. So, but that doesn't always happen, like I say. So sometimes I get stuck with crap, but yeah. So today I just came on to share some of my, perfumes, my new earrings, all kind of stuff, and my oils, my patchouli oils, which are good. My men's body butter, that is really good. Usually I give these to my son Willie, and he usually tries them all out, and then calls me a year later and tell me what he thought. Doesn't help me at all. But anyway, I know that one's good. And this is his bottle cologne. He hasn't picked up, but I have several of them. So yeah, these are cool water. They smell really good. I have smaller sizes too, and I have them in the oils. But and then these are the ladies. This one is patchouli. It's yellow. It may look clear on here, but These are big ones, so these are like 8 ounces. But these don't have a label because they're still cooking. So it takes about 30 days for colognes to settle and get the scent that they're going to have. And so those are not ready yet. And these don't have a label for a different reason, because I personalize them. So whoever orders them, I put a label on their name. So I, if it was, let's say Loretta, it would say Loretta's perfume or whatever she wanted. So these don't have a label for that reason. And then I have the men one, those two. So there's no label. And then I make it so that, you give a gift and it'll have the person's name. These are $10, by the way. The big ones over here, these are also $10. And the shipping on these are $3.50 because they have to be packaged nicely so that it's all glass, and so that it doesn't break. What else? I haven't been on here since New Year's, and I just thought I'd do a live video today and show all the things I've been making. Let's see what else I got. I think that's it. I'm gonna turn this around so you can see all the earrings and the pop sockets. I make pop sockets. I'll pull a cup over here so when I turn it around I can show them. For your phone, I make keychains and necklaces. I didn't bring any necklaces out, but the keychains can also be necklaces. These are the earrings that I replenished after yesterday. I did go to a couple of beauty salons to sell earrings, so I had to replenish. And I think that is it. Let's see if hopefully you can see that. And you can see all of the colognes that are cooking. I have a whole nother desk full. And then if I move this out the way, my microphone, which I'm not using, you can see the colognes that I have. Turn this back around. There you are. And there I am. So anyway, I'm going to try to do this at least once a week because I need to practice, with myself on the screen so I can get used to it. The first time I did it at New Year's, I didn't like it at all. Probably because my hair wasn't, not that it's done now, but at least it's straight. Before it was like all over the place. But I don't know, I just didn't like that one. And then I was having technical difficulties because my computer started acting up. But so anyway, I guess I could invite some friends. Let's try that. Let's see who I can invite to come. And I can invite Jeanette. Who else? Invite her. Let's see who else I can invite. These people are probably out having fun, and I'm in the house showing my products. So let's see who else we can invite. I can invite Joey. I can invite, let's see who else. I guess you're supposed to invite people. I never do. I just go on and hope people come on. But let's see. How do we scroll down? Okay, there we go. Okay. I can invite Audrey. Let's see who else. Can invite that person. No, they're not. Some of these people I don't. I can invite Ida. She's not gonna come on. She's not really a computer person, but let's see who else. Oh, these are just the people that are on right now. Okay, so I invited a few people. Let's see if anybody else comes in. That would be fun. It just gives me a chance to practice and to show all my products. I have a whole back room full of products that I sell at various times. Like during the heated months, like June, July, and August, I don't do my body butters, my soaps because they melt. So I can't even ship them anywhere. I probably could ship them within the state of Indiana, but that's about it. Because the mail trucks are so hot that, when you get the stuff, it'll be all melted. one year I sent my brother. He always usually buys stuff for me, and he bought a bunch of soaps for his girlfriend, and he never even sent them to her because by the time he got them, he was in Texas and they had all melted. So he had one big mess. But he didn't ask for a refund. That's what's nice. But I think he used that women's soap. Okay, I think he did. But we'll just keep that, private. Let me see who else I can invite. It's not a lot of people on today. I wonder why. Maybe I need to get out the house myself. I got out yesterday, which for people who don't know, I am a homebody. I am. And I'm really outgoing when I'm out, so people don't get that. And it's not because I don't like being around people or I'm an introvert or anything like that. Just the opposite. But I don't know. It's something about being an only girl, I guess, and growing up in a house with, I have two brothers and my mother and father. And so my mother and father had each other in their room. My brothers had each other in their room. And I had a room to myself, which I know a lot of people wish they had that, but it made me a loner. And then I grew up, and after I divorced, I was a single parent. My two boys shared a room for a while, and then they got their own rooms. And I'm still, by myself. I've been by myself my whole life. And so I'm very comfortable in my own skin. And I know a lot of people wonder, because I don't, I just don't go a whole lot of places. When I do, I make it count. But I am so comfortable just being at home, curled up on the couch with a book or with something I'm making, or advertising and promoting my products on the internet. I mean, one time my other brother came into town, and he was like, "I need to rent a car." And I said, "No, you don't. You can use mine." He said, "But what if you gotta go somewhere?" I said, "I ain't going nowhere." It was like I forgot what school I was working at, but it was during the Christmas break. And what I used to do, I'm not this bad anymore. On the Friday, the last day before break, I would go and buy all the groceries and everything I needed. And then I wouldn't come out for like a week. I would just stand. So he came, he said, "You really aren't going anywhere, are you?" I said, "No, I told you, you don't need to rent a car. Just use my car and go." I have everything I need right here. And I love doing it. I don't do that anymore because I realize now I need to exercise, because I used to be real skinny when I was growing up. And after I had my kids, it's like I never gain weight, but I don't lose any weight. And I'm like, I wonder why I don't overeat ever. I hate feeling full, so I never overeat. I do have a sweet tooth occasionally, but I don't overeat or anything. I don't eat too much, but I can't ever lose weight. And I realize it's because I'm not moving. Before I had a car, I walked everywhere. And now ever since I've had a car, since I was in my 20s, I used to laugh at people who would wait 5 minutes at the grocery store for somebody to pull out so they could get their parking spot right by the door. I said, I will never do that. I'm going to park as far back and walk. Guess what I do? I don't wait, but I do drive around so I can find a good parking spot. And I realized that was it. It wasn't that I was overeating or anything like that. It's just that I wasn't moving any longer. I didn't have to walk and run to catch the bus and do all that kind of stuff. So that is my thing. I'm not a foodie. Matter of fact, sometimes I have to remind myself to eat. But so yeah, I don't know how I got on that. But anyway, oh, I was saying that, yeah, I realized I need to get out. So now I don't buy everything in one day and stay in for a week. No, I try to at least go out every other day in the summer. Now, when I have sales, though, I have to go to the post office every day. So that gets me out. I have a dog, and my dog, I got him because I lived in a pet-friendly community. I was living in a condo and for 9 years, and I wanted a dog because everybody was walking dogs. I said, "Oh, this will get me out the house." Got a dog that's just like me. He hates outside just like me. He hates it. So I have puppy pads in the bathroom. We get up in the morning together because he sleeps right on my lap. And we both go to the bathroom. I go to the toilet. He goes to his puppy pad. And that's it. He's the easiest dog to care for. But he doesn't like to go outside. He doesn't even like to go in the car. One thing he does like, though, is riding a bicycle like ET. He does. Unfortunately, I got rid of my bike because the one I had um, just didn't work right. I got it at a garage sale. It looked real shiny and cute. And they only wanted $5. No, $20. So I got it. And then I bought a doggy basket and it said 15 pounds or lower for the dog. Well, he was 17 pounds. He couldn't stay in it comfortably. So I ended up selling that, and I said one day I'm gonna get another one. But he does like the bike, doesn't like the car at all. Matter of fact, he whines so much when he goes in the car, it makes me want to turn around and just go back and drop him off because he just hates it. And he's always hated it. He hate walking. My son is a runner, my youngest son, and he decided to run with him a couple times, and he had to pick him up and bring him back home because once he would run because he think I'm with him, and then when he look around and see it's just my son and nobody else, oh, he sits down. Nope, ain't going nowhere else. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I ain't moving. So perfect dog for me, but I was trying to get out of that habit. So I guess I just feel like chatting today. But yeah, I am kind of a homebody. I enjoy just being surrounded by the things that I love to do. And so if I don't go anywhere, I'm okay. But I know that there's a lot of people who cannot go anywhere or cannot move. And I don't, and so sometimes I just force myself to go out because, there's a lot of people who would love to be in my shoes and can. And like, I really knew it last 2 weeks when my back went out. Oh my God, when my back went out and I couldn't move, I couldn't sit, I couldn't lay, I couldn't stand. Matter of fact, I didn't have many clothes on. When I woke up, I was just like that. And I needed to call 911 to get me out of here, but my house was a wreck. I didn't have clothes on. I was like, I'm not going out like that. Sorry, I'm just going to sit here on this couch. They just going to find me frozen right here. And I just waited it out and waited it out. And eventually it got enough where I could get up and go to the bathroom. And I was hunched over, but it did pass. It happened 3 times this month. And hopefully, I think I found what the problem was. And I haven't had it in a couple weeks now, maybe a week and a half, but I'm still scared. And I know the signs when it's coming on too. So I know I just need to go get water, drink lots of water, and I need to move more. So anyway, that I said to myself, if I ever get out of this pain, I'm getting up and moving a little more. So I think I followed that 1 or 2 days. So, but yeah, if you see me out, I've probably been in for like 4 or 5 days. Anyway, I got a lot to accomplish today. I have a vision board, so I try to, I just really started it. I've always had a vision board in my mind, but I have a book that I found recently, and it told me it's about business and how to be successful in direct selling. I don't do direct selling, but I do, my own business, kind of like direct selling. And it's just the most brilliant book I've ever read. It tells you how to do things, how to be successful. And so I've been reading it. And the vision board, when you write it, is a little different than when it's in your head. And so I'm trying to keep up with that. And so today, my vision board, I have about 10 things I need to accomplish. And guess what? This was not on my vision board. I don't know why I got up and did this morning, but I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did. A couple of people stopped by. That's great. And I had fun. So if you like any of my products, they're all online. All you got to do, if you know my name, my full name, you can find my products. You can Google my name, Kathy Hicks Brooks. Don't forget the hyphen, especially if you're on Amazon, because if you put Kathy Hicks Brooks all together, it won't bring me up. If you put Kathy Hicks Brooks separate, not gonna bring me up. You have to do Kathy space Hicks hyphen Brooks. and then all my products will come up. And right now, my goal is to the end of the summer to have 700. I said 1,000, but I think I'm trying to get 700. I'm at 670, I think. So I have, and I add about maybe 5 products a day. Not always to Amazon though, because Amazon is the hardest platform to work with. It sells the most. Matter of fact, sometimes I don't do anything with Amazon for weeks and I still get sales regularly. But they don't have like the phone app if you're selling handmade. Now, if you're selling regular Amazon, you're paying $40 a month and you have everything. But the the handmade group that I'm in, I've been in since they started 5 years ago. They don't have an app for us to edit. I mean, you can change your price and that's it on your phone. And see, Mercari, Etsy, and eBay, I do on my phone. So wherever I'm at, I can do it. I can pull out my laptop, and that's just a struggle sometimes. So all my other stores, I add about 5 things every day. Amazon, I probably add maybe 4 or 5 things every week because, I'm usually with my phone. I mean, now granted, if I'm sitting on the couch, my laptop is at the end of the couch. But sometimes I just can't quite reach it. But if I spent more time on Amazon than I do on Etsy, and Etsy don't give me any sales, but I still every day try to do something with Etsy because there's millionaires on Etsy. People that just sell so much on Etsy. I'm just not one of them. But if I spent the amount of time on Amazon that I spent on Etsy, I probably would be a millionaire too because they give me sales regardless. But their platform is just so you just don't even want to fool with it, And it's not hard. It's just that you have to have the right things. You have to. And the other thing is because I use Mac products, I have an iPhone and an iMac, a MacBook. So in order to get the stuff off your phone into your laptop, it's not like when you have a PC, you can just, hook it up and it opens up all your pictures. No, you have to upload these to a program. And usually I just use Dropbox since I have so many photos on there and I don't want them all on here. Dropbox, you put it on there. You wait 15 to 20 minutes for it to show up. By that time, I done cooked dinner and done something else, forgot I was even doing Amazon. And then you go back and you can download them upload them to Amazon. All the rest, I'm using my phone. If I'm on Etsy or eBay or Mercari, I just pick up my phone. My photos are on there. Click, hit, done. It takes me maybe 5 or 6 minutes to do 5 different new items on there. Whereas on Amazon, it's going to take me at least an hour because I got to upload them from the phone to the Mac to the Dropbox. And it's just so tedious. So I love Amazon. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining because they do send me a lot of orders, but I just wish they would make it so easy for us to, add new stuff from our phone because then I would just put stuff on there every day. Who is joining us now? But anyway, let me see who this is. I've had fun today. I hope you've had fun listening. This has been a long video. It's 38 minutes. So I'm going to sign off now and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.